Culture shapes how people feel, speak, and act at work. Today, we build a foundation of psychological safety and team norms. You will learn a clear definition, 3 practical norms, and 1 simple ritual. You will craft a shared feedback agreement that feels safe. You will get a blameless review template and a weekly improvement pulse. These tools fit remote or in-person teams. They are lightweight and repeatable. They grow trust through practice, not slogans. Psychological safety means people feel safe to speak up, ask, and learn. They believe candor will not trigger ridicule or punishment. They can question ideas without harming relationships. They can admit mistakes without fear of blame. This safety frees focus and creativity. It encourages open risks and early warnings. It is not comfort at all costs. It is mutual respect during honest work. It is a team habit built week by week. Teams with safety learn faster and adapt better. They catch small issues before they grow. They share information that others may miss. They debate ideas and improve decisions. They support newcomers and reduce churn. They recover from setbacks with less drama. They can commit to bold goals with clear eyes. They finish more work with fewer surprises. Safety is not a perk. It is a performance multiplier. Signals of safety and red flags are: people ask naive questions and no one smirks. Ideas get challenged and relationships stay strong. Mistakes are discussed early without hiding. Meetings feature many voices, not only leaders. Feedback focuses on actions, not personal traits. Red flags include interruptions, sarcasm, and fear. Red flags include silence after prompts. Red flags include blame hunts after incidents. One voice, one mic. We do not interrupt. We pause before replies. We invite quieter voices. Disagree, then commit. Debate ideas fully. Once we decide, we support the decision. We revisit only with new data. Assume positive intent. We start with curiosity. We ask questions before judging. We separate people from problems. These norms are simple and strict. We write them down and review them monthly. We hold each other gently accountable. Run a 2-minute check-in at every meeting. Prompt: share 1 word on your current state. Round robin, no crosstalk. Add 1 hope for this session. Host tracks airtime and adjusts. Close with a 1-minute checkout reflection. This ritual sets tone and humanizes the room. It reduces guesswork about mood and focus. It is fast and it builds trust. Agree on how feedback works here. Ask before giving feedback unless urgent. Share the situation, the behavior, and the impact. Use plain facts before opinions. Offer a request, not a verdict. Receive with thanks, then reflect. No feedback in public that shames. No labels about character. Follow up to confirm clarity and next steps. Write disagreement. Keep it visible. Rehearse with short role plays. Use this after incidents, experiments, or misses. Purpose: learn and prevent repeat issues. Timeline: key events with times and sources. What happened? Neutral factual description. Impact: customers, team, and systems affected. Contributing factors: multiple, not single cause. What helped? Actions that reduced harm. What made it harder? Gaps and constraints. Insights: new understanding gained. Improvements: concrete actions, owners' dates. Follow-up: check learning adoption later. Set up blameless review ground rules. No naming and shaming. We discuss systems and signals. Speak for your part, not others' motives. Prefer evidence over memory alone. Highlight detection and recovery, not just causes. Capture actions that change conditions, not reminders. Share the write-up broadly for transparency. These rules protect trust while finding truth. They also produce fixes that last. Hold a 10-minute pulse each week. 1 question poll: what slowed you most this week? Surface the top barrier with quick votes. Choose 1 small improvement to try next week. Assign an owner and a deadline. Track last week's experiment, result, and lesson. Share wins publicly. Consistency beats size. Small steps compounding create strong culture and flow. Example: a junior finds a confusing metric. They ask and get things, not jokes. A deploy fails. The team runs a blameless review and fixes alerts. Two leads disagree. They debate, decide, then commit together in public. The check-in shows fatigue. The host shortens agenda and defers topics. Weekly pulse reveals tool friction. The team tries a template and saves time. These moments shape culture more than posters. How to measure progress. Run a short safety survey each quarter. Track speaking balance across team members. Count issues raised early versus late. Track improvement actions completed on time. Watch retention and internal transfers. Review postmortem for depth and variety. Trends matter more than single scores. Discuss measures openly and adapt. Common pitfalls are declaring safety but interrupting people. Use the one mic norm. Asking for feedback, then defending. Pause, thank, and reflect. Hunting for the root cause person. Explore systems and signals. Too many actions with no owners. Choose fewer and assign clearly. Rituals that drift long. Time box and protect purpose. Healthy culture comes from practice, not policy alone. Psychological safety needs clear norms, consistent rituals, and fair reviews. Set 3 norms and rehearse them. Start meetings with a brief check-in. Use the feedback agreement to guide hard talks. Run blameless reviews with a simple template. Hold a weekly pulse to remove friction. Measure and refine in public. Celebrate learning, not perfection. Small, steady actions will transform how your team feels and performs.